Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, using PostHog-LLM, I'll be diving into the WildChat-1M Conversational Dataset again to uncover new insights, and this time I will focus specifically on the country property that exists on this dataset. Some of the questions I want to answer is, for instance, which are the most popular countries users come from, and what's the trend. So for this first insight, I will create a standard time series graph. I'll break down each LLM task event, this event right here. It contains a user dialog. It includes both the user input as well as the model output, along with additional properties like the country property. So for this analysis, I will start by breaking down by the country property, this property. And I want to count the number of unique sessions, and I also want only for the top 10 countries. And here, as you can see from the graph and the legend on the right, the top 10 countries are US, Russia, UK, China, Hong Kong, France, India, Germany, Canada, and Japan. So these are the top 10 countries. There's a significant traffic spike, for example, here for France on October 23, and I have already explained the reason for this spike in a previous video, and I will leave a link to that if you want to check it out. But it's basically a user that is exploiting the system and made several requests on the same day. So overall, the US is the top country here by a large margin. Another interesting thing I can do with a country property is to analyze how this property changes over time during a conversation. So the creators of this dataset, they said there were some users who changed their IP address and by consequence the country property. They changed the IP address mid-conversations. So I want to see which users are switching countries mid-conversation and what countries are they. So to do that, I will go over to the user paths tab here. And while this feature is typically used to analyze how users navigate through a website to uncover their behavior patterns, I will use this insight to understand the country changes. So I'll select the event type here, not page views, but HOQL expression, because I want to access the properties.country, this property right here. I want to access this this property, and I'll also enable sampling so this calculates a bit faster, and I'll leave this at 2 steps. And what you'll see here below are the most common changes from one dialog to another using the country property. So here the most common change is from Germany to France. Also there's Germany to the Netherlands. Also there's dialogues where the user comes from the Netherlands and changes back to Germany. Okay, and also France back to Germany. Interesting. So these countries, they are all geographically close to each other. What countries else? What more countries do I have here? US, China, Luxembourg, and Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong is hard to see. I can click here and set this as the starting path. So let's see. Users are switching who come from Hong Kong and switch back to another IP address. They switch back to China, for example. They switch back to US, Japan, and Singapore. So with the exception of US, they are all geographically close. So there's a pattern here. And that's what I had to show for this video using the country property. Like and subscribe. We'll post more videos in the following days. See you.